Well, my pretties, this is episode 3 of Shadow Response series, and today we are going to be responding to the fact that Toy Story 5 just came out with a trailer. Now, the trailer just was released the other day. So, basically this film is going to be pretty much it pretty much what's going to be happening in this one is going to be about, Buzz, Woody, Jesse, and the gang's jobs to get exponentially harder when they go head to head with a new threat to playtime, which is technology. So that's basically what the plot of it will be. However, the movie won't be released until June 19th, 2026. Now, honestly, I do have to really say that it does have a very good potential to be good. Like the pretty much the teaser poster I saw. I'm not going to show, well, it's kind of showing on the thumbnail, but you know what I mean, and probably for the video. But this gives us an idea of what Toy Story 5 is going to be about. So, I definitely do have to say we're getting the rest of the cast and characters to play, this movie. We got, Joan Cusack, Tim Allen, and Tom Hanks, which is really awesome. However, we really don't know what is going to be happening, throughout the film. I know it kind of gives us a bit of a plot line about basically what it's going to be about. However, I will do say that this one, I definitely can say that, this one actually looks very promising. So when Toy Story 5 comes out, and once I have the chance to see it, I will maybe give out my review and thoughts on the movie. But the plot line of it looks really promising, and it actually, I could see this being the case because, technology is now popular, and that's basically what we're at to now. Because here's the thing: when I was a kid in the 2000s, before I had social media, I basically played with my toys. That was literally my generation back in the day. And now the fact that, Toy Story 5 is coming out with the possible reality, with the reality of the world, I honestly can see them actually doing stuff like that. Because Toy Story 5 actually is portraying what kids are addicted to now. So this kind of makes me wonder. Now, there are rumors saying that Andy is going to return in the fifth film of Toy Story, but I don't really know if that is actually going to be the case. It's not been confirmed, as least from what I can see right now, but it might be possible that he could come back, but who really knows entirely, to be honest. While this film does have really good potential, and I do see that it looks like a very promising Toy Story movie, I definitely do have to say it looks really good. Like the animation looks the same as the other Toy Story films did. But I don't really know if, what is going to be happening in the movie. That's kind of making me curious. Now, I did hear rumors saying it's going to focus on Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl, because, with the first 4 Toy Story movies, it just focuses on Woody and Buzz most of the time. But the fact that, rumors going on that Jessie's going to be the main character in this, that actually blows my mind, because I was begging for a Toy Story movie to involve, Jessie, have the plot line basically be involve Jessie in a way. Now, the fact that this is coming out, it actually makes me wonder as to what what is this movie going to have? That's literally what I'm kind of wondering, because, I'm sitting here just wondering about how they're going to incorporate everything in a way that, it works. Now, I don't know exactly the whole plot of it because it's not been released yet, but it gives us a synopsis as to what actually is going to be happening in the movie. So it does give us some hints as to what is actually going to be going on. But at this point, we really don't know because they just came out with a trailer. So I can't say for certain, what is actually going to be happening. I have no idea, but, it's possible we could have some sort of good good aspect for it. And at this point, we're just speculating and pretty much just guessing what the plot of it is going to be about. And, I'm kind of generally curious as to what this is going to be about, what the plot is going to be about, what are the concept of it, everything about this. It just makes me wonder what actually is going to be going on in the whole film. And we really can't say what actually is going to be happening, is what's, what, where the toy is going to be going with this plot line. I mean, with Disney Pixar, we really don't know what path that Pixar is going to be taking for this one. So it's kind of, not really, confirming everything yet because we really don't know. But in my brutally honest opinion, I'm just gonna say maybe when we get some more, info or more insight on this, then we might consider, looking more into the whole aspect of this one. So yeah, all I can really say is we really don't know much about it, but only we had the recent trailer that just came out, and it's only the first trailer, so it is on YouTube, by the way. You guys can watch it on YouTube. I first watched it the other day, and I was like, "Wow, it looks like a pretty cool movie." So, as a fan of Disney and Pixar, I definitely do have to say is that I really do hope that there is good things coming out of this movie, and I really do hope that that's the case because with Disney Pixar, you don't really know what they're going to be coming out with. You don't know what they're going to be doing with the plot line, characters, etc. So I'm just going to be brutally honest and just say, we're just going to have to wait and see when it comes out and watch it and go from there. So that's mainly all I can really say. I don't have any too much insight as to the whole plot or anything because it's not been described yet, but when I get some more insight on it, then I'll be keeping you guys posted when I can. So anyways, to Disney Pixar, I hope you make this movie the best Toy Story movie just like the other ones. I know some people may disagree with me saying, that they should have stopped Toy Story at, the third movie, but I disagree with them regardless because Toy Story has been my favorite, my favorite Disney Pixar franchise of, you know, Disney in general. So, anyways, that's pretty much all I have to really say for this response. And if you guys have anything that you would like to add to this, let me know in the comments below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys won't miss an upload. As always, if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt, and follow me on my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo, as links to those will be in the About page section, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And that's pretty much all I have to really say. So anyways, guys, I'll be catching you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, roll the outro because I'm out.
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Ms. Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, please stay pretty.